What's the deal? What's the deal? What is the deal, people? Hope all are doing well, having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know, if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions, all evil eyes go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all hexes and curses and spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry. You reap what you sow for vibing so low. Don't do unto others what you wouldn't want done unto you or your family. Don't be a crusty, crabby, raggedy Ann, and any ass, miserable, bitter ass business. And go heal yourself. Raven, what are you doing? Getting into trouble or getting into something that you shouldn't be getting into. Is that what it is? Maybe that's the energy. People are doing things or getting into things that they shouldn't be getting into. Putting themselves into uncomfortable situations where they're getting themselves stuck and making a ruckus. Raven. So we're going to tap into this full moon energy this afternoon, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a reading later tonight. So I'm going to do some readings all I can during the day. Hold on one second. I'm trying to put my infer. And I need you now tonight. That song was just playing. And they never. Maybe that's a message for somebody, because that's what was playing when I started the video. So we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. All right. Let's see what I want to start with. Let's see what the energy is overall for the collective. Let's just see. I got 311 information line. In New York City, 301 is you get information, you file complaints. So maybe 301 signifies something of a complaint is being filed or information. You're getting information. Because 301, 401 is the info, but 301 in New York City is the line, the number you call when you want to get information as well. So, I don't know. La la la, la 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 la. Yep, nope, I ain't never prepared because I never know what cards I'm going to use. So, we got judgment. Before I even shuffle, we got, this was in the bottom. We got judgment and forgiveness. Clarification, even though I did drink coffee, but excuse me. We got forgiveness and judgment. So somebody's under judgment, they want forgiveness. Somebody could be currently under judgment and want some forgiveness. That could be the energy. Freedom, forgiveness. Love, somebody wants love. Someone wants freedom. Somebody wants forgiveness. Confirmation. I don't know what the fuck that was. I've never heard that sound in my life. I don't know what that is. 144 on the screen as I see 5 and then I see 3, 2 and then 144. So we got fast changes for the 144,000. And it was just 555 on the screen and 5. So yes, this fast changes for the 144. And them 2 notification sounds was something. I don't know what the fuck that was. I've heard that sound before, but I don't really know what that was. We got doubt. So somebody's sitting in doubt right now because of a change. They're in denial. So somebody's sitting in doubt right now because of a change. They're in denial. Or somebody's doubting this change. So somebody could be doubting a change. They're in denial about this change. We got doubt, change, denial. So somebody could be in doubt about some change. I release the need to know all the answers. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight and awareness. So somebody is not releasing control. Or somebody doesn't want to release control. They doubt it. It's like this is the person in your energy that they got to see it to believe it. So somebody doesn't believe something. Somebody doesn't believe this change that you're going through. Or somebody could be, I'm getting 2 things. There could be somebody in the collective that's doubting themselves because they need to know all the answers of what's going on in their situation. And they're not evolving from the situation. They're not making no movements. They're currently in denial. They're in fear. They're unaware. Or there could be somebody that's doubting a change that's happening and they're in denial about the change. So there could be somebody, it's more or less the same thing when you think about it, but in two different scenarios. One could be a karmic, where they're in the karmic way. The karmic energy is they doubt you, collective, about this change that you're going through and they're in denial. And this could be also about karmic energy as well, that they have a lot of doubt in there. They don't want to release the control to know all the answers. They don't want to change. They don't want to make no movements. And they're in denial about a change that's happening in their life. Or this could be towards you, collective, that they doubt that you going through some change and they're in denial about a change. So that's 3 things. But basically, the moral of this energy is somebody is doubting some change. They're in denial. Denial and doubt is more or less the same thing. Not wanting to believe in something. Not wanting to believe in the truth. Being unaware. Even though the truth is in front of the person's face, they still in denial. They still doubt it. Even though they seeing it, they still doubt it to be fake. They still doubt it to be unreal. We got the C's of Mz.Katz. It says, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Look it. So doubt. So basically, what I was basically saying is somebody got to see it to believe it. They can't go off of word of mouth. And this is what's basically saying is you're bringing unconsciousness to light, seeing potential, doubt. So somebody's seeing your potential. Somebody was doubting your potential. Somebody was doubting your unconsciousness to the light. Someone was doubting that you were connected to the light. Someone was doubting that you were connected, that you were gifted, or whatever the case may be. Someone was doubting you, doubting that you had the answers. But you were bringing something to light. So somebody is seeing your potential. They were doubting you and somebody's seeing your potential now. Or you could be seeing your own potential and you're bringing consciousness to light. You're making a change and you're no longer in denial. Or somebody's in denial because you're bringing something to the light that's going to change something, and then they're in denial about it. I got 6, 3, 8, and then 2, 2, 2. Oh, have fun, girls. I just wanna. Somebody just wanna have fun. So girls just wanna have fun. We got trust the timing. Trust the wave you came on, and time is not running out. So change. You understand that nothing is... excuse me. You understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So trust, go with the flow. Because you think you're running out of time, but you're not running out of time. 11:55 on the time as I looked at it and said this. Change. 555 changes. So yeah, you're not running out of time. You can make this change anytime in your life. You just got to put the effort. So trust the wave you came on. Go with the flow is what it's saying. Look, we got wait. We have it is not yet time. Things are being woven. So yeah. All right. So somebody. All right. Now I'm getting it. Now I got it. Somebody is in doubt about this change and they're in denial. Okay, and they need to see their potential and continue to bring the unconsciousness to light and go with the flow. They think they're running out of time, but they're not running out of time. It's not time yet. Okay, it says it's not time yet. It literally says it's not time that things are being woven. So it's not time yet for you, for whatever it is that you feel like you want to do right now. It's not time to do it right now. Message. Message to myself. It's not time to be done now because there's things being done in the background. There's things being created, woven, being sewn together. Woven means being pieced together, stitched together. So there are things that's being put together and the universe is helping you. You see, it's like she's creating things on earth. She's above the earth and it's like she's doing something above the earth. She's making something. She's putting something together. She's planning something. So maybe that's what it is. You need to be aware. Get out of this fear mindset. Get out of this doubt mindset, this denial mindset. Because all you have to do is wait. Look, on the bottom it says the extraordinary power of prayer. The highest, the lowest aspect of the control. This is the highest and the lowest aspect of a situation. It doesn't say situation, but that's what I'm putting. Okay. Then it says control the situation and. Okay. So you're trying to control the situation. It says purification and resurrect. The secret of and resulting from the power of. We got Scorpio energy. So like I said, this has something to do with control. You're trying to control an outcome that you cannot control, so go with the flow. Trust in divine timing. Because whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, it's not time yet. 1444. Hey, how you doing? Hope all is well. It's not time yet for you to it's time for you to continue to work on whatever you're working on, but it's not time for you to How can I say this? I don't want to say put it out there either, because you could be putting it out there, but look, your ideas has to do with your ideas. Spiritual value. I'm going to continue to read what else is on the card, but hold on, let me get one more. So this is about you making this change in your life. And understand this change is not going to happen overnight. This is something that you got to work on. Polish your skills. Educate yourself. And I take this for myself as well, because I need to start studying more and start studying more. I'm not even going to lie. I've been a little bit lazy. I haven't been studying shit. And that's probably because people sending magic and don't want me to learn anything. But I know what I know, and there's certain things that I do know just naturally. But it's time for you to basically research yourself, find out what your skill is or what you're best at, so that when it is time, that you're prepared to take on whatever challenges, services, or people you need to help. Basically, you can't help anybody if you are not completely healed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's healing, but if you're not to a point where you could be, let's say it this way. Back then, I wouldn't have been able to heal anybody because I was in a fucked up place mentally. Like, for example, and I'm going to give you a perfect example. I was in a fucked up relationship, right? Even though I cared for the person, I know the person cared for me, but their actions and stuff didn't show me that. They showed me something else. So that's how I took it, what I saw. And this person didn't express themselves as far as their emotions, their feelings to me. They didn't express how they felt for me like that. So I went based on their actions, right? So I just lost track to what I was going to say. I just lost track to what the fuck I was about to say. Lord have mercy. Maybe that's me because I smoked this good ass blunt right now and it's made me lose my short-term memory. Bah! Or somebody's trying to not let me prove my points and try to help somebody. But I just lost my train of thought for 1 second. So let me see. Hold on. This is where we got video. So I could go back to what I was saying and remember. Care for the person. I know the person cared for me. Start studying more. But research yourself. Could be, let's say it this way. Back then, I wouldn't have been able to heal anybody. But boom. There, right. So boom. Back to what I was saying. So anyway, going to the relationship that I was in. Anyway, so I was in a fucked up place in a relationship, but I still cared for him. And then there was a point in time where this person that I was in a relationship with, where the relationship was rocky, his health was not doing too well. He was like, his health wasn't doing well, right? So I was confident. I always feel confident in my works. Whenever I light a candle, especially when it comes to heal or protect myself, I am very confident. Like, I am very confident that I know that anything that I do, it works. So this is when I started getting into this, when I started getting more into my spirituality. This was not last year. This was years ago. I'm going to say 5, 6, 7 years ago when I started, right? And I was faithful with it too. I would buy my white candles every week or something like that, or every 3 days. I was buying a candle. My shit was always lit, which I need to freaking start doing that again. But it's like, I don't really need to do a whole 3-day candle all the time. But baby, a bitch need to, because motherfuckers continue to do spell work on me all the time. But anyway, so I was confident and I wanted to help the person that I was with, because the person looked like he was in a lot of pain. So I wanted to help, and I did a candle for him to heal him, to help him, to heal him, right? I attempted to do a candle for him to heal him, to him, and the candle burst. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. At the time, I didn't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing, right? But the candle exploded and it burned my countertop. I don't know. At that time, I was like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But when that happened, I said, you know what? I'm not fucking with it until something fixes. Because obviously, maybe there's something I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I wasn't too confident in what I was doing. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it worked because when I was reading on certain things, it says when a candle explodes, that always don't mean a bad thing. So I don't know. But that was just a sign to me that I wasn't ready to do any work for anybody, because I knew at that time that I was still hurting. He was still hurting me too at the same time. So maybe me trying to heal him, help him while he was hurting me, my ancestors said, fuck no. That's how I took it. They said, fuck no. Heal yourself. So maybe you need to, the whole point or the moral of that story is maybe you need to work on yourself, heal yourself more, so you can be able to help yourself more, or help or somebody else, or work on your project or your ideas. Because these cards that came out, it says the message on here, it says your ideas, short-term thinking and trips, who or what is around you. It says by making the right connections, the idea in question, get your ideas going. So maybe you could be doubting your ideas, okay? Maybe you could be doubting that you're going to be able to get your ideas going, your projects going. Maybe you doubt that the people around you are going to help you. You need to stop thinking of a short-term thinking and think of a long-term. There goes the sound again, that's confirmation. You need to think of a long-term idea, not a short-term idea. This also has to do with your spiritual values. Look, this says short-term thinking and trips, and this says long-range thinking or travel. Like I said, this has to do with your long range, something, not short-term thinking. It's not something that's going to bring you something quick, something that's going to last a lifetime. Something that could be shared. What is to be shared? So you're working on something that's going to change your situation and other people's situation. It's something that you're going to share. You're going to do something in a big way. Yeah. So whatever you're doing is something that's going to bring a big change, not only to you, but to other people. The philosophies and laws involved. So this has to do with the law. And the philosophies of the law, the rules, as if it or they came from all there is. So this has to do with your ideas, your spiritual values, your communication. Communicate. It says communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. So let your mind tell you how to make this movement, how to grow and evolve. Analyze your situation, acknowledge your fears, and replace it with insight and awareness. Continue to see your potential, release the need to know all the answers, and bring this unconsciousness to the light. Okay, like I said, trust the wave you were on, because time is not running out. It's not a time yet. Things are working out in your favor. In the background, your ideas, your spirituality, your long-term thinking, your long-term ideas. This says the awareness of many thoughts about, or from, and many words. So yeah, you overanalyzing a situation. This is why you're doubting the situation. This is why you're doubting whatever you're doing. Because you're overanalyzing the situation. You're trying to control the situation and you can't control it. Just go with the flow. I didn't even read the messages on the bottom of these cards. We got friendship on the bottom of this one. So this says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So there's people in your life. This has to do with who or what's around you. Excuse me. You're not alone. Look at that. So this is about who or what's around you. You are not alone. This could be spiritualized. Isolation, physical connection, and community. So you could be isolated right now in hermit mode, but you're not alone. You're still having physical connections and communication with people. We got your highest ideal, the rule of get it out to the world, and don't doubt yourself. Make this change. Don't be in denial about it. It says insight to understand, the wisdom of, and resulting from understanding. So you're coming to an understanding. That wasn't on the bottom of the deck that I saw. Did it just move? There's a card that just moved. That's not what was on the top of the deck because I was reading something different, but hey, I guess that's what it is. So we have 3rd house, 9th house, and Mercury. I have cards that have some words on there when it comes to them signs. So let me get it so I can give you more of the message. More of the message. That's not it. You don't know what you go with. Let me see. So we have the 3rd house, right? So the 3rd house, and then we got the 9th house. Let's read both messages. We got the 9th house. We also got, oh, I forgot Mercury. So hold on. Let's see what the rest of the message could be. The 9th house. How was the other deck? Mercury. And then we got 9th house. 1 second, people. Ninth house. All right. So the 9th house is about, your 3rd house is about your sibling or your hometown, small excursions, short distances. So, short-term thinking and trips, elementary school, message in a form of a letter, email, or text. So you might be receiving a message. Okay, this message might warn you about whispers, gossip, or scandal. So you're going to be, so this is about who or what's around you. There could be a lot of gossip and scandal that's going around you. You're probably going to receive some type of communication. That's what I saw on the bottom of here, but for some reason the card switched. That's what I saw, but I don't know what was that. Maybe it was this one that said communication about information explained. It could be this. This was the card that was on the bottom of the deck. So this is in Gemini, Sagittarius. Information to explain communication about resulting from the falsification of. what you want to be known, what is believed about, use the quickest way. So this is about, look, gossip and scandal. So somebody's believing, or somebody was believing something. You're going to be receiving some communication about some gossip, some scandal, some whisper. Communication, the mind, siblings, short distance travel, neighborhood, learning, teaching, extended family members, conscious skills, reflective intelligence. So you're going to be receiving some information about some scandal, gossip that's been going around. And then it's like I said, so this is a confirmation, the message is on the bottom of what I've been saying. It's a time to focus, learn, or study something, spending time with siblings, or sorting through matters related to our other extended family. So you can have some extended family members that you're trying to, maybe you need to communicate, or that's going to be communicating with you. And then we have the 9th house. Okay, this is about your spiritual values, what's to be shared. Something you're going to do in a big way. So you might be going on some type of expedition. You're going the distance. You're doing something in a big way. In the matter of the mind. Philosophical mindset. Art media. They could have something to do with art media. Your creation. Something that you're creating. Like I said, this is something that you're creating. Okay, sharing the matters of creative mind. So there's something that you're working on. You might be traveling. Like I said, so you're going to be traveling. There's a change that you're going to be... There's some change that's happening in your life. Higher education. You're studying. You're learning. Again, this has to do with your spirituality. Your perspective. You might be writing a book. Okay. Publishing a book. Going on a learned journey. This has to do with religion. Your collective thoughts. Something about the truth. Then it says travel, learn something new, or invite more adventure or risk taking into your life. So maybe you need to take more risk, do something new. I did say this before. It's time for you to do something new. Learn a new skill, polish your skill. So everything that I said in the beginning before me pulling these cards is what's coming out. Then we got Mercury, communication. So this is all about your communication. Look, we got communicate. Your intellectual matters, conversation, your new ideas, creativity, and what is logical. So this is having to do with you speaking up. We're communicating. Look, we got Leo, being bold. It's time for you to be bold, strong. Have a lot of perseverance. It's time for you to take the lead. Somebody could be feeling overlooked or be craving the spotlight. There's something that you need to get out in the world. You don't know what we're going through. What am I, let's see. We have Hunter. It says track down your fears and desires. We got White Witch. Be the light. We got Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. On the bottom of the deck, we have Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. So you are the hunter. You are this white witch. Okay, you do work with Mother Earth. You are loved. So it's time basically to track down your fears. Like I said, so in denial. So track down your fears. Acknowledge your fears and replace them with insight and awareness. And bringing in consciousness to the light. See your potential. Okay, you are the light. Time is not running out. Go with the flow. It's not your time yet. Things are being worked out in the end. Continue to work on your ideas. Stop overanalyzing the situation. Communicate a little bit better. And whatever you're doing it in a big way because it's something that you're going to share. It's being shared. It's something that you're doing that's being shared. It's going to help you and other people. Because I was in a fucked up place mentally. Oh. You could be in a fucked up place mentally, and there's a reason why that happened. So you could be in a fucked up place mentally. So you need to track down your fears and your desires. Maybe you should read up on your your ninth house, Mercury placement, Sagittarius placement, and Gemini placement. Look at that. Do something new. It's time for you to do something new. It says open yourself up to trying something new. Never be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Feel loved and comforted. Okay. If you want something that you've never had, now is the time to do it. Do it in a big way. What wants to be shared? What is to be shared? See? I told you so. So as self-motivation, it's time for you to love yourself a little bit more. And have patience. Look at that. Bam. Bam. Everything that I'm saying is coming out on the cards. Have patience. Go with the flow. It's not time yet. It says be spiritual, not religious. Stay grounded. Create something new. Look at that. I'm done. And don't play with karma. Be spiritual and not religious. A very surprising price for you. Look, so something's very surprising is coming. I got a notification that said a very surprising price for you. So what I'm getting at is going to be something that's very surprising coming towards you. It says be spiritual and not religious. Spirituality doesn't come from religion. It comes from the soul. It's feeling a knowing that there is a higher universal purpose in life. So grounded. Stay grounded or ground yourself, or you are grounded. Balanced, aligned, and ready for whatever God universe has. Find your peace in the chaos. So be patient, stay humble, and continue to do better and be better. And then we saw have patient come out when I was shuffling. And look, I have a card that says do something new, and then we got create something new. So it's time for you to create something new. Everything is on point. What I've been saying. Let me take a sip of my coffee, even though that shit's probably cold. And somebody is pressed because you're doing what you're doing. Never be afraid to start something new and think outside the box. Go on a new journey, even if it means you go at it alone. And don't play with karma. Stop trying to control the situation. Don't force your hand. The outcome won't be nice. You will lose each time. Stop playing with the Most High. Humble yourself. Judgment is due and owed. Maybe this is not for you collectively, but this is somebody in your energy that's playing with karma. Because your freedom. You're free to be different. So have patience. Do not self-sabotage yourself. Take time and reflect. Transform and unveil your gifts. Okay? You're going to bask in joy and light. So set your sights higher. Because you harness the mystic power. You are the warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. And be devoted and committed. And trust in the unknown. Every time I see this card, this looks like my great uncle. I mean my uncle. Yeah, my uncle. I need to see if I find a picture of him. So I could compare it, because I swear to God, every time I see that picture, I see his face there. Yeah, look, stop sitting in, this is about your friend, stop sitting in regret, stop placing blame, and come to acceptance. Stop causing all this adversity in your life and be disciplined. Or this adversity in your life that's happening is disciplining you. And you could currently be in grief, or somebody's in grief. Hold on. This is you. We got somebody's in regret because they cannot change the past. They do not accept responsibility for their own well-being. We got acceptance. Adversity. So, collective, somebody's sitting in regret and placing blame on you. Okay, they don't want to come to the acceptance. They have been causing some adversity in life. Okay, you've been very disciplined and somebody's in grief, or you could be in grief, or somebody wanted you in grief. Confirmation with the dog bark. Somebody wants you in grief. I know that I cannot change the past. So, collective, you know you can't change the past. You let go of the past. Somebody cannot let go of the past. I accept responsibility for my well-being. You're taking care of yourself. Somebody's not taking care of themselves. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Somebody does not accept this change. Like I said earlier, somebody does not accept this change. The other little story that I got before, the other little message that I got, is somebody's not accepting this change that's going on, and they're in denial. We got adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Somebody's not learning from this adversity. Somebody's not learning from this conflict and confusion and this chaos that's going on. You have learned through this chaos and adversity, collective. Okay, you're very disciplined. This person is not, whoever's in your energy is not disciplined. It says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So throughout this adversity, you were accomplishing what you set your mind to. And somebody's in grief. You're no longer in grief, collective, but somebody else is in grief because you accomplished your goals while you were going through adversity. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So somebody doesn't appreciate the things that they have lost in their life. They don't accept anything. They're not learning their lessons. You've learned your lessons. You're no longer in grief. You accept that whatever you lost in your life was a blessing, a teaching. It was a lesson that you were learning. So where we at? So I'm gonna get some affirmation messages and we're gonna end this reading. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Somebody woulda, shoulda, coulda. I don't even know if that's a song. I see 3243303, and it's 3:30 on the clock. So something with the 3, did the 3, and then 2 and 4 is 6. So something with 3. Now I said 2 and 4 is 6, and then I get 306 now on the clock. Ooh, baby. Whoever's trying to tap into me right now while they're watching me, I suggest you stop. We got action plan is needed, collective. So there's an action plan that needs to be put into place. Use your energy to live life to the fullest. I just split the deck to shuffle. We got nutritious, healthy food, healthy practices. So it's time for you to change your health. 4455 as I say this. It's time for you to change the way you eat, your habits. Eat healthier. We got, look, after that we got body healed, restored, and energized. So if you once you fix your eating habits, change your eat a little bit healthier, it's going to restore you, energize you, heal you. We got travel aboard new scenery. So look, another confirmation of you're going to be traveling, moving maybe. Study and comprehend. Another clarification that you need to study, polish your skills. We got self-respecting and self-caring ultimately makes relations with others richer. So learning self-care, self-respect brings you have better connection with people. It says kick those rocks to the curb and return to sender. So yeah, whatever they sending you, return that shit right the fuck back. It says you will be at peace and your surroundings will be safe and friendly. Trust your thought process. You are very capable. Be proud for even daring to try. Many people won't. Don't worry or obsess about material items, including money. Enhance your power. You can master anything in enough time. Remember, you're not running out of time. Everything, this was all a part of a universal plan. We got radiate love and happiness. Good and loving relations. So you're going to have good and loving relations. Your life is magical and you are blessed. Your haters make you greater, so save your energy for later. Connected with divine intelligence. So you're connected with the divine. Acknowledge, so acknowledge who you are. You're connected with the divine, so it's time for you to acknowledge who you are. All right. Control thoughts and feelings. So control your thoughts and feelings. Think positive thoughts. I know that's hard to do sometimes, but you know, we all spiritual beings having a human experience, and we're going to go through our things, and sometimes we're going to have negative thoughts. But as long as you don't sit there and stay there in dumb thoughts, understand that it's something that's going to pass. Things are going to get better, even if you don't see the situation. And I'm speaking from experience. I know in my life, things are going to get better. Even though I don't see the situation happening right now, I know it's going to happen. I'm one that I was trying to control the situation and trying to make shit happen right now. And I have to understand that I need to be better at what I'm doing before I can actually really help a lot of people. I can help a little bit of people now, but for me to be able to help a whole masses of people, I need to get better at what I'm doing. And I have to come to the understanding of that. Look, effortless results of prosperity. So once I master myself, I can have effortless results of prosperity in my life. And I'm already abundant. I might not have the riches and the money and be all dressed down in motherfucking name brand. And it's not even about that, because I'm not a name brand person. I'm about creating my own brand at this point. Because of a 16-year-old boy, and I didn't read the full story, but I read a little article about it. A 16-year-old boy created the name brand LV, Louis Vuitton. If a 16-year-old boy can do it, me at my 41 age can do that shit too. And that should just show you motivation. And that's just the logo. That's it. And patterns. That's it. So if a 16-year-old boy could create a motherfucking name brand, a name brand, so motherfucking can I. And I bet you I will. I already got a brand out. I already got a brand that I'm creating. If anybody's interested in being a freaking brand ambassador, but right now I cannot give you any free products. You got to show your support first, and you're willing to support my brand and wear my brand and get it out there, you let me know. I will gladly place an order. You let me know what you looking for. I can show you what I could put my image on, and you let me know, and we could do it. We could help. And my brand is for the spiritual community. Well, it's not only for the spiritual community, but technically it's for conscious clothing, spiritual community. Everything that I create now will be associated with that. Everything you see now will eventually be associated with that brand. But for right now, but hey, like I said, so that goes for me. I know I got to work on that. I know I got to get myself out there. I know I got to figure out a way of how to get my brand out there, right? And there's nothing that's going to stop, because I've been said this 2 years ago. I've been said this the moment that I freaking started wanting to create my brand. So it's like, you know, that's not my only goal or desire. This is why people don't know what I'm doing, because I have many goals and desires. So this is why you cannot stop me. This is why you can't pinpoint me. This is why you cannot keep up with me, because I'm not going to focus my life on only focusing on one thing and making money in one place. You're bugging. And if any of these readings have anything to do with trying to stop me from doing this spiritual stuff, it's not. And if anybody's sitting here thinking, oh, I'm doing this for the clout, I don't. First, I'm going to repeat this again. I do not make money doing this. I barely get any donations. And yesterday, thank you, boo, for the donations. But this is just to say, I barely get donations. I don't get paid. Nobody comes. And I don't really care, to be honest with you, because I know I have to get better. Not that saying that I suck, because I really don't. But I know that I have to get better at the shit that I'm doing, and you gotta get better at the shit you do, and anything that you do, in any job, in any situation. You want to be more, polish your skills more, and be better at what you're doing. And the reason why people are not coming to me, because obviously we got people out there in the background probably that's hating and having people not fuck with me. And this has already happened. This is not the first time. This has been happening for a long time. Because I tell you this, there was a point where I was making money online. I was doing good. And then all of a sudden, that shit stopped. I was getting customers coming, repeated customers coming to buy shit. I was like, okay, here we go. We got the repeat customers. Yeah, all that shit came to an end. I did not care, though. You know what I did? I found another way to make money. That way wasn't working no more. Okay, next. Now I can work on my next project. That's how that works. I have many projects in the working. I just don't work. I don't have just one. I don't put my eggs in one basket. But I do now work at one at a time. This is why my other channel, I haven't built that other channel yet, because I'm still working on this one. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully by the time next year, hopefully by the end of this year, this channel reaches 1K subscribers. And if it does, that's when I start working on the other channel. But I was not going to drive myself crazy in figuring out how I was going to do this and that and that and this. Because I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing with this channel. Because doing readings like this cannot be the only thing that I do on this channel. So, I mean, this is a positive message for the collective. But you know what I'm saying. Always picking up on karmic energy is not something that I want to do all the time. So we're going to try. We still trying to figure out how I'm going to work my... do my readings. Excuse me. But yeah, man, it's all about figuring out how you're gonna work shit out and how you're gonna do things. And that's what I've been in the background doing, figuring out how I'm gonna do shit, how I'm gonna work shit out, how I'm gonna do my videos, if I'm gonna do videos every day, if I'm gonna do videos throughout the day. That's how I feel, because doing readings drain you. And if I'm going to be working on 2 channels or doing anything else in my life, I am going to be, you know, my energy is going to be everywhere. And I'm not going to do what I was doing to myself before, overworking myself, being overwhelmed because I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that. And I'm trying to finish this in this amount of days. Like, I be always trying to finish shit in a certain amount of days so I could get it out there right then and there. And I had to learn that I need to stop doing that. I thought it was a race. I used to think everything was a race. I had to get this out there. I had to get that. And no, I'm not doing that no more. So it's time for us to slow down and work on shit properly. A bitch like me had to learn patience. I've always been a patient person when it comes to certain things. When it comes to people, I have patience. Strangers, patience. Outside world, patience. Family, sometimes, no. But I've learned patience, and it's like, whatever. What can you do? I tell myself, what can I possibly do? I can't do nothing. I got to give it to God. Because there's just certain situations that I sometimes I don't know. It's like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to give it to you, God, because only you know what to do. And that's it. And that's what I do. So all I can say is give it to God. Relax. Continue to work on your shit. Don't worry about none of these people being mad because you're going through a change and they don't want to change. That's not your problem. That's their problem. It's not for you to worry about. And stop doubting anything that you're working on because it's going to work out. Stop trying to rush it out there to get it out there fast because that's not what it's about. It's about you making sure that everything is proper. Your T's is crossed, your I's is dotted. You got everything that you want on point, on track. You know, whatever you're trying to do, whatever message that you're trying to send, make sure that you're sending the proper message. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever this idea that you're gonna be sharing, that's gonna be helping you and me and everybody. Work on that. Get that right. Get that shit up and running so that when you're ready to release it, you're good to go and you don't got no hiccups. Even though when you work on anything, you're gonna have hiccups automatically because that's just how it works. In business, when you're starting your own shit, you always gonna have hiccups anyway, but you don't want it to be when you're first starting. Trust me. Trust me. You don't want to happen when it first begins. So that is your message. I'm going to pick a healing. I'm going to get a healing energy message. And then we're going to end this reading. And then I'm definitely going to come back, of course. We're going to do a karmic reading, of course, because we already know that people want to know what's going on. So we're going to see what this karmic energy is going on in this full moon energy. But this was a positive message today. I wanted to start out with a positive message instead of jumping into some low vibrational toxic shiznits. Look, everything turns to light. So everything's going to turn to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become strong. Ooh. Joy. Guidance. One more. Unconditional love. On the bottom of the deck, we got the path to light. Joy. Like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness. Hold on. Something told me to pull from this deck. 1 second, because there's a message first. There's a message in here. Reawaken your intuition. Allow your emotions to ebb and flow like a cycle of nature's season. Cast away dense energy that holds you back from your goals. Trust in the process of divine timing. I see, told you there was a message in here. One more. Something told me to grab this deck. As light follows darkness, so day follows night. Be patient and wait for the right opportunity to create a new chapter in your life. Message. I knew, see? And the dog bark. I knew there was a reason why I needed to grab this deck. This is just another clarification of the message that was set in this reading today. Now let's close this message. Joy. Like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical movements. Excuse me. Something about movement, making movement. I meant to say moments. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Message. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. So find joy in the smallest things. That's a message I said the other day too. Find pleasure in the simplest things. Find the beautiful moments in the simplest things. Guidance. In times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me in the light, in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my faith to God, and my faith is rewarded. So your faith, you release your fate to God. You put your life in God's hands, and your faith is going to be rewarded for having faith in God, for putting your fate in his hands. Tongue twister here, tongue twister here. Unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. And the bottom of the deck, the path to light. I make a conscious choice to move toward the light one step at a time. I transform my weaknesses into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. And it's funny because before that we have unconditional love. So collective, that is your message for this afternoon full moon energy. And you already know, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button so you can be notified when I upload a message. And you already know, if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions, all evil eyes go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, rapidly, you will feel the effects of all hexes and curses and spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow for vibing so low. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done unto you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass, abuse niche, and go heal yourself, please. And if you feel the need to sow a seed, don't hesitate to donate to me. All my information is in the description below. And my free readings will be ending on October 31st. So if you want a free 35 to 45 minute reading, you must purchase 2 or more products. Tag me in the products that you purchase. You must be in the picture that you post. Hey, hello. You must be presented in the picture you post. Tag me to that and you will receive a 30 to 45 minute reading, or you can just buy or purchase a reading. All my information is in the description below. And I definitely will be right back. Literally, I'm going to be right back with another video. We're going to tap in to see what's going on and what the karmics are doing this full moon, or what they're up to, or what they're planning. So I will be back in a hot second. Hey, you're at the end of this reading, but feel free to jump on the other live that I'm about to start after I end this one. Thank you for watching. You already know. Stay blessed. Not stressed.